How's it going, guys? Back another estate sale finds video. There's 3 estate sales today, and everything I'm going to show you I found at one. All this stuff came from a privately run estate sale, so pretty much the family members ran it. Unfortunately, a lot of times with these type of estate sales, they'll open up early, and I did get there like 45 minutes early, but come to find out they had been opened for over an hour before I even got there. So a lot of stuff had been obviously gone through, and I was still able to find some pretty good stuff. All this stuff was in a tote, jewelry, and everything was marked between $2 and $5. So I was still able to find some pretty cool things. I haven't actually went through it just from looking on the outside of the bag. That's all I've gone through this stuff. A bag of watches for $10. And then the stuff up here, a couple action figures, some Masters of the Universe, just figures. She ended up charging me at 50 cents a piece for those. I ended up spending a total of $40 at that sale. And I'm going to pull all the stuff out. It's going to take forever. I'll just pull out the best stuff and show you guys what I picked. I don't think there's any gold. It's probably already been picked through by the time I got there. But it looks like there's some sterling and some marked type stuff. That's some of that sterling stuff. You want to look for the mid-century marked from like Danish type jewelry makers on some of that stuff. Some of that stuff can actually be worth more than gold in weight. So I'll go through that. Some old watches here. And there's some like military bands in there. And that. So obviously the military stuff kind of had something to do with these I found. I was shocked to see these still sitting there. These were they had the garage door open, and these were sitting right outside the garage. I was kind of shocked these were still sitting there for $5 each. So these are some vintage, probably World War II to Korea, maybe Vietnam era M1 Garand. I'm guessing maybe Korea World War II stocks. They do have like the butt plates on them, a lot of the hardware. Those are only $5 each. And these range all over the place in price. You know, something like this could be worth $40 each, or they could be worth hundreds of dollars each. Just have to do some research on those. So great find there for only $5. It was funny when I was walking out with these, another estate sale guy I see all the time wanted to buy these from me. So obviously he knew these were pretty good and wanted to buy them for me. I declined though. I'm going to do some research and see what these are actually worth. But like I said, let me go through this stuff and I'll pull out the highlights. All right, I've gone through and done processing this stuff first time around. I'll go through this stuff one more time. This is all the stuff that's not marked, not magnetic. I'll just go through that again one more time just to make sure everything good is out of it. But like I said, most of that stuff is just costume. Those are just the regular watches I pulled out. A lot of ladies' watches, quartz watches. So still some decent brands in there. There's like Elgin. I think there's a couple Elgins in there. So decent ladies' watches still in that. This will go like on Facebook and a lot. Actually was some gold, one piece of gold. So this one, it looked like the right color to me. I could not find a marking on it. You see the color on it, it's kind of a warm goldish color. Saw that mark back there, but the marking on it is on top there. And you won't be able to see it with my camera, but on the top there it says 14K. So 14 karat gold, little cross there. And the weight on that was 1.4 grams, which is about $58. So just that little piece of gold, you know, pays for everything I got. And this is all the stuff other stuff that was in the bags. All that stuff up there is marked 925 on the butterflies. And then these aren't marked, but they kind of look like they match that. And these aren't magnetic. So I'm guessing those are sterling. These like artist pieces, these are sterling. These are sterling. Those earrings are sterling. And then these are marked sterling. I didn't see an artist's maker on that. I'll do some research. Those could be like Danish, mid-century. These sell well. These insects, butterflies, bees, costume jewelry. There's some crabs up there. Those are marked. Maker's mark. I'll have to see who made those. This another cross. This is a 925 marked Lennox. So I have that. Some more sterling pieces. All that stuff's marked 925. This ring is marked sterling. Has like tropical fish on it. And then this butterfly. This is a Danish maker. And it's marked 925. David Anderson. You can see sterling 925. I'll put a screenshot on that. Too bad this isn't a multicolored butterfly. I think just the plain white ones sell for around the $40 range. Some of his butterflies that are multicolored sell in the hundreds of dollars. So I'll throw a screenshot up on that. And then picked up this pocket knife, Bear Hunter. So that was in there. And then the watches. Nothing too crazy on the watches. I still love whenever I find vintage style watches. Some of them work, some of them don't. So I have this early, looks like military style, probably World War II era, Lathan 7 jewels. And this kind of runs and stops. Has that military strap on it. And then this watch is running. Looks like Pierre Jacquard. This one has also a military strap, but obviously that's not a military watch. And then like 10 years of service for, I think it was Oldsmobile, which is kind of a generic quartz watch. Oldsmobile Service Guild. Then a Webster mechanical watch, Swiss made. This one's not running. This one's ticking. It's like a ladies kind of mid-century modern Bradley watch, and this one was running. I think this one was a Hellbros. Needs a new crystal on it. It's like a stainless steel back. So a nice mid-century watch there, needs a new crystal, but it looks like it's running there. And this one was missing the crown. And then had this cool trench style watch. The crystal was kind of really scratchy. You couldn't really see the dial on that. Has a real cool leather strap on it. And like a nickel cushion type case. And this one is a Van Buren. And this watch would run for a couple seconds and stop. So I have that one, then a couple like kids watches. So this early Timex Alice, I'm not sure if that's like Alice in Wonderland watch. And then a lady's Fortis. That's a decent watch. And this one is running. And then I forgot to pull these out. I'll stop the video and pull out. There's actually some watch movements in here. So let me pull those out and show you guys what's in there. Like I said, there's some like watch movements mixed in here. So I'm not sure if they took maybe some of this stuff to a jewelry store and they took out the gold and scrapped the cases. But I thought it was kind of strange that there's just some movements in here with no cases. And then I realized I forgot to show this watch. This Jules Jurgensen. I'm guessing maybe from the 70s. This gold tone watch. And actually this one, they must have put a battery in it. So I have a nice Jules Jurgensen, kind of from the 70s type style watch. And then the men's movements here are actually running. So I have this Lord Elgin. You can see the second hand ticking down there. If these cases were scrap for gold, more likely the hands and the crown would be 10 or 14 karat gold. And then this one, you can see the name is missing off this one. You can see it's running. That's actually a Gerard Perigot, and that's a very nice, well-respected watch maker there. So again, these are the finds. Like I said, $40 for everything, and just this gold alone is worth around $58. Just that little cross up there. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.